morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you all can hear me and see me. Please write yes in the chat. Piyush, I hope you are visible. Devin sir, sorry. Apologies for that.
Hi. Yes, your voice is audible, and I hope I am visible and my voice is also audible.
Yes, sir. You are visible and audible as well. You can share your screen. Meanwhile, I'll just do the introductions and then we are good to go.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anuj Sharma. Welcome to the morning session on a wonderful Wednesday. Feel free to ask us queries in the chat. The morning session focuses around stocks. We'll try to revert as many queries as possible and try to give you some profitable intraday trades and also levels for all the indices. Today we have a monthly Bank Nifty expiry at 2:30 p.m. Don't forget to join that. And today we have our expert Mr. Devin with us. Devin sir, we are all set. You can start the session.
Yes, good morning, Anuj, and good morning, everyone. So we'll just start the session as Anuj rightly said. We have a monthly expiry today of Bank Nifty. From here onwards, we will only have two weekly expiries, that is of Nifty and Sensex, and other weekly expiries will not be there. There will be only monthly expiries of Bank Nifty, Mid Cap Nifty, Fin Nifty, Bankex, every index. So firstly we'll cover Nifty, and after that we'll check Bank Nifty as well. So Nifty is currently trading at 24,175 odd levels, and on the lower side 24,125, 24,100. That is the range where Nifty is taking support since last 2 days. We have seen a good reversal from the lower levels of around 24,300 levels and 23,300 levels, and it is sustaining that particular up move. We have seen a gap up 2 days prior, and that gap up is also holded by Nifty as of now. So on the lower side 24,100, 24,125 is the support zone. On the higher side there is a resistance around 24,350 levels. So once Nifty crosses 24,350 levels, we can see a move towards 24,500 levels. On the higher side, if on the higher side, this is all about Nifty. We'll cover Bank Nifty as well. So Bank Nifty has also shown a strong reversal. Bank Nifty is comparatively stronger compared to Nifty, and we have seen a good move in Bank Nifty as well. Currently it is trading at 52,100 levels. On the higher side 52,500 is the strong resistance for Bank Nifty. We have seen that Bank Nifty was unable to cross that particular level. Yesterday we have also seen a gap up opening above that, but on the initial tick itself Bank Nifty came down and was unable to sustain above that resistance level. So 52,500 on the higher side is a strong resistance for Bank Nifty, but the overall reversal has shown strength. On the lower side Bank Nifty has a strong support at 52,000, and below that 51,800. Bank Nifty has a strong support on the lower level. So I think Bank Nifty can trade sideways to bullish. I think on the higher side Bank Nifty can again move towards the mentioned resistance level. Currently it is trading at 52,110. So as it is monthly expiry today for Bank Nifty, we have a strike on radar, that is 52,100 strike. It is trading around 150 levels right now, and we have that strike on radar. On the lower side 52,000 for today will act as a strong support, as we have seen the second highest open interest on the put side in Bank Nifty. So I think 52,000 will act as a strong support. Only if Bank Nifty breaches 52,000 and sustains below that, then only we can see that some more further correction or profit booking can occur. But as of now, if we consider the data points, then I don't think Bank Nifty will move below 52,000. We'll change our stance only if Bank Nifty moves below 52,000 and sustains below that particular levels. Until and unless there can be a buy and dips kind of a strategy we should use, and we have strike on radar is 52,100 strike. So we will see if we get an opportunity, we'll enter that particular trade 52,100 call option, and we will recommend if we get that particular opportunity in that particular trade. So this is about Nifty and Bank Nifty. We will cover some stocks as well. We will recommend some intraday stocks as well if anything comes on our radar. So we can take some queries till then, and we have seen that which strike should be kept on radar, and we will definitely recommend intraday stocks as well.
Sir, the strike is 50 to 100 call, right?
Yes, 50 to 100 call option is the strike. The risk reward ratio from this particular level will be good when we watch for the higher levels, because Bank Nifty is trading close to its support levels. As I earlier said, 52,000 being a rock solid support, as we have seen decent open interest in the 52,000 put option. It is the second highest, and on this monthly expiry we can see some more addition which will lead to the highest open interest. So definitely 52,000 can act as a support, and that's why we are keeping a strike of 50 to 100 on our radar.
And sir, this strike on radar is for this session or for the entire day?
I think for the session as of now, but we will wait for the right opportunity in the trade. If we get that particular opportunity, then only we will enter that trade. Till then, we just have this strike on radar for the session. After that, we can
Got it.
see how market moves, and then we can decide.
Sir, I guess you can come back to the stock queries. You can
Yeah,
start
sure.
that. First
Before
is
that, Anik,
Havels.
before that, I have an intraday stock on radar. So I
Okay.
think we can recommend that. IEX is the counter. I'll just share the charts. Yeah, so as we have seen that IEX has have shown a bounce back, a 2-day consolidation, and after that IEX is about to move on the higher side. So currently it is trading at 167 levels. This can be purchased for intraday with a stop loss of 165 for the target of 170. So I think this is one of the stock one can look at, and looks good for intraday purpose.
So can you please repeat it once?
So it is IEX, Indian Energy Exchange. It is trading at 167 levels. Can buy at current market price with a stop loss of 165 for the target of 170.
Got it, sir.
Yeah, this is just an intraday call, so one should trade accordingly with the mentioned levels and given stop loss.
So as we have shared the strikes on radar as well as an intraday IEX buy at 167, stop loss 165, target 170. This is the first trade of the day.
Yes, so now we can take some stock queries, and I'll recommend if there is another stock for intraday on my radar.
Sir, I guess the first query will be Havels.
Yeah, so again, Havels is trading at 1710 odd levels. We have seen some bounce back in Havels from the lower levels. So on the lower side, I think there is a support at 1600 levels. It is around 100 points away from this particular level, but that is the only strong support for Havels. On the higher side, once the stock crosses 1760, 1765 levels, we can see a good up move in this particular stock. On the lower side, 1600 can be the strong support. So one should look at this level and trade accordingly in this stock.
Sir, you'll be on Bhel.
Yeah, so again, BHEL has given a strong bounce back from the lower levels. We can see double bottom kind of a pattern on the chart. On the higher side, it is facing resistance near 250, 248, 250 levels. And if that particular level sustains and if stock crosses that particular level, gives a strong closing above that, then we can see a good up move further towards 275 and 285, 290 levels as well. So definitely those who are holding can hold with a stop loss of 220. I think there is a double bottom kind of a formation, and once stock crosses 250, we can see a good up move in the stock. So one can hold with a stop loss of 220.
Supriya Life Sciences.
Okay, so this is the daily chart of Supriya Life Sciences. 2 days prior, we have seen a good, decent up move in this particular counter. The stock was up by around 15% I mean yesterday and day before yesterday, 2 days prior. So we have seen a good up move. Those who are holding from lower levels can book partial profits. The stock is trading at all-time high levels. So I think on the lower side, 690 will be the support, which is far away from this particular current market price. So I think 690 can be the support. Partial profit can be booked as we have seen a decent and big up move in this particular counter. So the trailing stop loss can be 690.
Sir, you own Godrej Property.
Yeah, so overall, real estate counters are doing well since the Maharashtra election results outcome, and we have seen some kind of a bounce back from the support levels in the Godrej properties as well. On the lower side now, I think there is a strong support near 2750 levels. Until and unless stock holds that particular levels, we do not see any bearish move further in this counter. If it breaks that particular level, then we can definitely think of further correction. So those who are holding can hold with a stop loss of 2750. ऊपर में 3000 के ऊपर जैसे ही क्रॉस करेगा एक लेवल जो रेजिस्टेंस है, and the stock has faced that resistance. So 3000 के ऊपर एक अच्छा मूव देखने मिलेगा towards 3200 220 levels. So I think those holding can hold with the stop loss.
So Zomato bought at 263.
Okay, so that is one of the fantastic counter. We have been taking these stocks on. There is always these stocks on our radar, and currently trading at 284. So I think 260 is the strong support for Zomato. We do not see any down move in the short term for Zomato below 260. There are multiple news flows out there with Zomato and Swiggy. So one should hold with a strict stop loss of 260, and stock can move towards 300 and above levels as well.
Sir, we own Hindalco.
So yes, metal counters again have shown some bounce back with the markets, but we do not see any strength in this particular counter and other metal stocks as well. On the lower side, 645 is the strong support. If anyone has purchased, can hold with a stop loss of 645. Once stock crosses 695 and 700 levels, then only we can see a decent up move in this particular counter. Till then, it can stay sideways. So on the lower side, 645 being the strong support.
Sir, we own Polycap.
Right. Yeah, so overall we have seen a decent bounce back and kind of a reversal in Polycap. It is currently trading very close to its resistance of 6965, 6975 levels, and it is trading at 6922. So I think there is a resistance out there in front of the stock. If it passes and closes above that particular level, then we can see a good up move towards 7350 levels as well. So one must watch at the resistance level and can trail stop loss if have purchased from the lower levels, can trail stop loss at 6715 levels.
Sir, AU Bank.
Yeah, sure, Anuj. Before going to the query of AU Bank, I will just let everyone know that today is a listing of NTPC Green Energy. We are expecting a decent listing in that counter around 120 levels, and everyone can watch out that particular stock, the move for the intraday, and definitely we will recommend if we see a particular up move in that particular counter. So this is one of the update that NTPC Green Energy has a listing today. Now we can move to the query, that is AU Bank, right?
Correct.
I think the overall trend is very bearish in this particular counter. We have seen some bounce back, but I don't think there is a kind of a reversal in this particular counter. The initial resistance has faced by the stock around 605, and the price has rejected to move on the higher side. So I think 605 being the resistance, on the lower side, 558, 555 can be the support. So below that, we can see further correction in this counter. Till then, yeah, the stock can trade sideways. One should only think of fresh buying above 605 or 630 levels. Above that, we can see a good up move if the stock is avoided for buying.
Sir, NTPC Green 3% listing gain. What to do?
डेफिनेटली अगर 3% के आसपास ही लिस्टिंग गेन हो रहा है और अगर आईपीओ लगा हुआ है, सो वी रिकमेंड टू होल्ड फॉर अ लॉन्ग टर्म डेफिनेटली, बट दोज हु हैव अप्लाइड फॉर शॉर्ट टर्म कैन look for 5-6% if it moves in the intraday itself. So that can be done. As of now, अगर 3% का ही लिस्टिंग गेन्स है, तो एक फ्रेश बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी भी रहेगी जिनको नहीं मिला है. So one can think of that as well. So Anuj, as we have discussed earlier, Bank Nifty is trading in a range itself. On the lower side, it has taken a support of around 52,000. We have seen a bounce back again, trading near 52,100. The premiums are not moving in a pace because it's monthly expiry and the market looks sideways as of now. थोड़ा सा साइडवेज है, लेकिन अगर कोई अच्छा मूव आता है तो डेफिनेटली सेकंड हाफ में एक अच्छा मूव एंड अच्छे ट्रेड बन सकते हैं बैंक निफ्टी में. Anuj, I think you're on mute. I'm
Sorry,
unable to hear
sorry.
you. Yeah.
Brain Bees bought at 720.
Sorry, which stock?
Brain Bees.
Brain Beast Solutions.
Correct.
First,
Bought at 720.
okay. The stock is in a downtrend, have shown a bounce back, but doesn't seems like a reversal. On the higher side, 630 is the resistance. The stock has been purchased at the higher levels. So I think if anyone wants to hold for a long term, should keep a stop loss of 530 levels. Below 530, we can see further correction in this particular counter. So if it breaks 530 levels, then one should exit this counter.
IDFC Bank technicals.
Okay, so IDFC First Bank currently trading around 64. The trend is very much bearish. There, the stock has continuously formed lower top, lower bottom formation. On the lower side, there is a support around 62, 62.5 levels. If that support breaches, we think that the stock can give further correction. So, no fresh buying is recommended at these levels. And if stock breaks below 62.5, a further correction can be seen in this counter.
Sir, your view on M&M?
Okay, so M&M is one of the auto counter which haven't shown any correction. It has respected its strong support of 2660, currently trading at 3000. So basically, in all the auto counters, M&M is one of the counter which have shown a strength in the market fall. So this counter should be a hold and can be purchased for medium term to long term as well. On the higher side, there is a resistance around 3200 levels. uh, on the shorter time frame, if we consider a particular level of support, then it is around 2888 levels. So I think that is the levels one should watch out, and we can see that further up move can be there in this particular counter. Once stock crosses 3200, we can see a good up move.
So your view on EAD Pari, EADPARRY? Sir, PARRY.
Okay, so the overall counter is very much bullish. The counter has respected its support of 745 continuously, currently trading at 860. I think it is very close to the breakout levels. On the higher side, if it crosses 875 levels, we can see a good up move and fresh breakout in the in this counter. On the lower side, if we consider support for the short term, it can be 825, 826 levels. So those holding can hold with a stop loss of 826. We can expect a further up move and a breakout in this particular counter.
Sir, Cochin Shipyard at 1360. What to do?
At what levels have it has purchased? 1 2
1360.
1360. Okay. So the I think the purchase price is very lower from the current market price. The stock has shown a large correction from the higher levels of 2800, but currently trading at 1500. I think one should trail the SL to 1260, 1280 levels. If that particular levels breaches, stock breaches, then further correction can be seen. I think that stock is on the verge of breakout above 1575. We can see a good up move in the Cochin Shipyard. So definitely can hold with the stop loss mentioned, and it can move towards the next target of 1725 and then 1930. So I think stock can be hold with the stop loss mentioned, and we can see a good up move after a breakout.
Sir, your view on BDL?
In the last 2 3 sessions, we have seen defense counter has shown some move. There are multiple geopolitical tensions going out there, and the correction in the defense counter have been widely seen since many days. So stocks are respecting their supports, giving some bounce back, but facing resistance as well. So as far as BDL is concerned, 1120 is the resistance for the counter. Once that level breaches, we can see further up move towards 1240 and 1350 as well. So one can hold on the lower side. There is a support near 920. The support is wider but can hold with a stop loss of 920. For medium term, we can see a good up move. The breakout can happen above 1120 levels.
Sir, your view on BSE?
Sorry,
BSE.
BSC, right?
BSE bought at 4970, 100 quantity. Short term view.
BSE counter has shown a strong strength. It has a strength and has moved well since last many days. Since last 2-3 days we have seen some kind of a correction out there in this counter, but I think on the higher side there is resistance around 4910 levels. So once stock crosses that particular levels, we can see a good up move. BSE can be hold with medium to long term purpose as well. On the lower side there is a support around 4100 levels. So definitely one should hold the stock for medium to long term levels.
Sir, your view on Radhika Jewelers?
So the counter is trading at around 99 levels. I think stock has shown a correction. It has a support on the lower side near 90 odd levels, so one can hold with a stop loss of 90. I think once it crosses 105, we can see a good up move further. Till then, there can be a sideways move. 90 to 105 is the range for the counter.
So text rail bought at 250, hold or sell, now around 500.
Currently trading at 206. It's not around 500, I think.
I guess sorry उन्होंने लिखा है कि 500 shares है उनके पास में.
अच्छा, ओके, नो
Sorry.
प्रॉब्लम, नो प्रॉब्लम. आई थिंक रेलवे स्टॉक्स में ओवरऑल हम लोग ने लगातार करेक्शन देखा हुआ है. on from the higher side of 288, it has came down towards 190 odd levels and वहां से 206 के आसपास ट्रेड कर रहा है. सो आई थिंक 190 एक अच्छा सपोर्ट है स्टॉक के लिए. 190 के स्टॉप लॉस से होल्ड कर सकते हैं. जैसे ही ये स्टॉक 225 टू 30 लेवल्स ब्रीच करेगा, एक अच्छा अपमूव देखने मिल सकता है. सो on the lower side, I think 190 being the strong support. On the higher side there is a resistance around 225. So एक रेंज में है. जैसे ही रेंज का ब्रेकआउट होगा, एक अच्छा मूव देखने मिलेगा.
And so this will be the last query for the morning session.
Wipro is a fantastic counter. We have also recommended that particular stock. आज के दिन में एक अच्छा breakout भी दिया है. Yesterday we have seen a range breakout above 580, currently trading at 590. It has made a high of around 600 as 596 odd levels. So एक अच्छा counter है. Those holding can hold with a trailing stop loss of around 570 for the further up move. And the overall IT stocks looks bullish, and Wipro can be hold for medium to long term as well. So one of the decent counter and can be hold. एज फार एज निफ्टी एंड बैंक निफ्टी इज कंसर्न, जैसे हम लोग ने डिस्कस किया स्टार्ट में, थोड़ा सा साइडवेज है. निफ्टी अभी भी साइडवेज ही है, लगातार 30-40 पॉइंट्स के रेंज में है, बैंक निफ्टी 100-120 पॉइंट्स की रेंज में. So as of now, no such big move in index, but definitely we can expect some volatility and moves in the afternoon session as there is a monthly expiry of bank.
So guys, that will be all. Thanks a lot, Devin sir. Hope you all booked profit in the yesterday's commodity session, and abhi hamara intraday is still live. We'll give you the update in the afternoon session for sure. Don't forget to join. This is the monthly Bank Nifty expiry. Then again, you'll see it during the end of the December. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Devin sir.
Thank you.